Are we doing that thermostat on that 36? He's asking about a thermostat on something? I think he's thinking about this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, I thought that was a radiator and stuff.
Radiator thermostat front struts.
Is it sold?
No, we're waiting for Christian Brothers to send in their zero estimate so that we can start going on it. Everything's here.
What does it mean there's zero estimate?
To say they're not doing the work.
Oh, okay.
He didn't want them doing the work. So
nice.
he pulled it from there and brought it here.
I thought it was at the dealer.
It was at the dealer first.
So he went from the dealer to Christian Brothers to us?
He did not like Christian Brothers. They said they would work on it, and he just did not like them.
Wow.
That's why
Awesome.
he's calling around for somewhere else.
Awesome. All right.
Yeah.
Hey, Jacob, we're still waiting for some approval, some paperwork to come through. So yeah, let's get the other get the white truck in and start pulling the front diff. All right. Hey, what's up, guys? All right. So we're always going to put this. Hold on. Oh, that's a good idea. All right, guys, we got a new reduction gear style starter for this. Here's the old one. This thing was tired. So I had a hard time finding a new reman of this. They do have, I didn't waste a lot of time looking for rebuild kits, but I came across a brand new reduction gear. So stop. So let's put that in. All right. Check it out, guys. That's irritating me. All right. Power Master reduction one. What's that say? Got so much. Yeah. Hold on, Mike Dondi. What's up, Jacob?
I'm just putting this back. I cleaned it.
All right. Now that's a knife. Woo. Man, that's a knife. I like that. That's a great combo. Pin that comment. No, not that one. Yeah, that's not a knife. Pin. There you go. All right. All right, look. So this one's a reduction gear. So it's like our normal starters. The only drawback with this is that I'm going to need to run a separate wire for the solenoid. So before I even go try to put this in here, let's make sure. I got one hand this for you guys. Gosh, this is way light. Oh my goodness, dude. Look at the size difference here, guys. You almost wonder if it's going to work. Wow. Man. Gosh, it's manly. Let me make sure the teeth count on this is correct, because the owner told me this is that the engine is a 57. So I do need to count this. And they listed what tooth count it was, but quite frankly, I was too lazy to count them. So you go ahead and mark this with a. I had my Milwaukee paint pen out here. Of course, it's missing. Let's see if I can find something to mark it with so I can count these teeth. All right, here's one. Count these. I sure hope it's right, dude. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. Please be right. Please be right. Ready? It's a moment of truth. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes! Man, I needed a victory, dude. It's been a tough week. Put it mildly. All right. Now, all right, cool. Let's go ahead. Let's put this in. Let me know if you guys want me to just leave the favorite jam flavor. That sounds interesting. It's not grape. This has been swapped over. It's been switched over to. This has been swapped over to 12 volt. So, you know what? I want to just clean the surface where it's going to mount up so that it has a good ground. Yeah, so we're doing the oil pump on that. We got to drop the front diff. Okay. All right, thanks. So, well, what's this? It's got instructions per my Binford sign back here. Take these. Hope I still have those. Hey, look, man, you mount the starter, you want to make sure it's got a clean mating surface so that it has a clean path to ground. Can't get that in there. Swap that out. Where is... Hey, check this out, guys. This is pretty cool. Look, these Milwaukee hex head drivers. Check it out. Look, you can put your hex head to 3/8, or you could put your hex head adapter to, 3M pad and clean it off. Ooh, that looks good. Got nice and cleaned up. Let's put this bad boy in. Man, this is nice. Oh, no. Come on. Come on and fit. Oh, dude, it looks like we got it. Oh, man, gosh, that is a tight fit, man. Woohoo! I was worried it wasn't going to fit in between the, wow. We got a problem here. Crap. Yep, we do have a problem. All right, let's see how we're going to fix that. Yep, we got a problem. Jeez, man, I just can't win with this damn car. All right. All right, so here's the problem, guys. Got our mounting holes here. Here's the other side. You guys can see it's barely, it looks like we can actually make this one work. Now, the other side, I thought it seemed too tight. No excuses, we'll make it work. Eye of the tiger. Let's put this thing in. If you guys want me to move the camera so you can see under here, somebody let me know. But I got a lot of work to do. We're way behind. Got my super stubby 16 millimeter. What's going on? Now this is a Plymouth Chrysler. Yeah, Plymouth. Yes, that was the starter, and we're putting the new reduction style gear starter in this bad boy, which is way smaller. Man, it's small.
The only thing I'm bummed out about is we got to run a new. We got to run a new signal wire to it. Actually, you know what? I wonder if when we just hook that up, we can just put a little bridge over to it, because it was set up to only have that fat cable going to it when it was being turned on. So maybe okay to go ahead and just put a little jumper in there. Man, there's not a lot of room to. There we go. My dad was always like, give yourself plenty of working room. It kind of sucks because you can't get a socket on it. I actually had my kids take the old one out. They got to the point where they're like, Dad, this thing seems pretty heavy. All right, there's one. See if we can get enough flats turned around here. Oh man, it's tight. Oh, it's tight, it's tight. Like that Cheap Trick song. She's tight, she's tight, she's tight, like that. All right, there we go. Nice. All right. Put our power cable on. We're gonna have to reroute that. Give it a little reroutage over here. Where's it at? Bing bong. Take that. Let's go over the top, man, like that Rocky or Sylvester Stallone movie. Over the top. You guys remember that? Oh, come on. Get in there. Oh, I didn't realize that before. That's interesting. Come on. I want to make sure that this is routed away from, I don't want it too close to the engine. And the way it went before was a different way than it's going to go now, so. Just got to kind of manhandle it a little bit. Oh, there we go. There we go. Nice, here we go. Got my face. I don't like that. There we go. There's that. Now, since this power cable only has power on it when it's cranking. So since it only has power on it when it's cranking, we can go ahead and just jumper that big, big power stud right to the little baby stud. Hey, David Donaldson, what's up, dude? Okay, let me make a little jumper wire real quick. We'll do a little baby. We'll do a little baby cable here. This wire looks good. Choose that. All right, I got some cables, or some cable and cable ends, all right? So right now, guys, for those just joining us, we put in the new reduction gear starter, which is way smaller and lighter than this big bad boy. Bonk. That's a paperweight, dude. That's a boat anchor. So now, since the original style was just made to have a power cable go into it and it grounded through the block, we have to this has a solenoid on it, so we need to put a path for the power to get to the solenoid terminal. And to do that, we're just going to go ahead and put a jumper right from the fat main battery. Well, I say main battery, from the fat battery cable or power cable right to the little one. And we can do that because it doesn't always have battery voltage on it. It's only when you're cranking it. All right. Grab this. I got to get this done. I got a camshaft job and a head gasket job to do. Well, in the camshaft job, you got to do head gaskets on it anyway. So, hey, check this out. You guys seen this before? Look at this. This is the double flex. This is the double flex head gear wrench. Look at this thing. That's pretty cool. That's made by Cornwell. They didn't pay me to say that neither. My Cornwell guy is Dave. He's awesome. All right, cool. All right. Got that. Now, we're going to make a little jumper cable. So, for that, get a little wire. Boop. Strip a little off the end. Little wire strippers. And we don't need to be real long at all. Now look, if the owner was keeping this car, we would wire this up to have
that getting constant power from the battery, all the time, and then have just a separate cable going to it or wire going to it right from the starter switch or the ignition switch. But since the guy just wants this thing to start, run, and drive, he doesn't want me spending a lot of time on doing that other stuff. That's okay, because I got a lot of other stuff to do, and quite frankly, doing jobs like this don't pay that well. But the guy needed somebody that he knew could fix it and get it going. So it came in. This vehicle came in because, yeah, I like that too. I'm gonna pin that one now. Anyways, the guy brought this in because he said, "Hey, I got this at an estate sale. I've seen it drive. I've heard it run, and I've drove it, but you got to flip a whole bunch of switches to start it." I was like, "Okay." So I said, "Which switches do you got to flip to start it?" He said, "These ones here." I was like, "Great, what am I supposed to do with that?" So, anyways, he said he wanted to where it was just turnkey. So that's what we're doing. Of course, then when I got it to turn the key, we found out, hey, it doesn't, start and actually idle. So now we can actually be able to crank this thing out over no problem. Before we were having, dude, if you go back to the previous live videos, you'll see it was like, it was sad. Go ahead. Get that one done. And we need a little bit bigger one. Oh, that's the right size. There we go. Cool. A little bit bigger one for the other side. I know some of you guys out there are like, I only solder it. The only right way to do it is solder it. That's fine. You can do that on your car. I'm doing this. Now, what I do like about these is that they got these have the, like the heat shrink tubing built into them. So, that being said, let's get out a little pocket torch. Just shrink it up. Oh, I just got a notification. Looks like my new pants got delivered. All right. On this side. There we go. Let's put it on. Let's get ready to try to fire it up. All right. Put this guy on here. So what's that, 13? All right. Oh yeah, here we go. All right, let me grab a different tool. Where did that go? Where is it? Gotta be here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Nice. Man, check this out, guys. Look at this bad boy. This is cool. You got a 1/4 inch on this end, and you got the little hex head driver on this end. It's awesome. All right. Let's tighten these down and get ready to fire it up. This is a great tool for this. Man, I really like this. All right, that one's on. Put this guy on. Oh, hold on, we gotta make an adjustment here. A little adjustment here. There we go. All right. Let's try it out. All 13 of us, man. Let's do it. Go ahead and put this away. Let me turn this on. No. No, we're in Colorado Springs, dude. This is a 53. If you haven't been here before, you haven't seen, this thing's got a monster engine in it. All right. Huh. All right. All right. Well, let's see if it runs. You guys can see it. It's got a 1st generation Hemi in it, and it's manly. Now that's an engine. This has a push button gear selection too. So I want to pull the electric fuel pump fuse real quick because I think it may be flooding it out. Where did the man, missing a needle nose pliers. All right, leave that here. Let's do it. Come on. Oh, that thing cranks now.
Dude, it's alive, man. Okay, so I don't think it's just flooding out because it's not. Oh, sorry about that, dude. Smoking out my apprentice over there. When I pour gas into this thing, the last time I did it, it just started pouring right back out, coming out the overflow of the carburetor. Let's see if it does that now. And it is. All right, so I wonder if this just has a stuck float. Okay. All right, well, I can't do that right now. I got to go do head gaskets on that Jeep. So, I should have enough fuel though. Huh. Try one other thing. Sorry about that, Jacob. Smoking them out. So it's got, all right, I can't mess with it anymore right now. Yeah, thanks, strong hands. All right, I got to check out because I got to go do that. I will talk to you guys later. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. Look, I'm trying to teach people stuff in these videos. So if spread the word, I'd appreciate it.